Don't skip this. Not even for 1 second. Because what you're about to hear was never meant to reach you this early. There is a secret. A truth hidden so deep that most people live their entire lives without ever realizing it existed. And the strange part? You already feel it. You just don't have words for it yet. That restless feeling at night. That quiet voice that asks, is this really all there is? That moment when everything goes silent inside you, and you feel watched. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. And this is definitely not an accident. You were never meant to hide from this secret forever. So stop hiding it. Because the more you ignore it, the louder it becomes. Long before you were born, something was decided. Not by society. Not by your parents. Not by the world. By something far older. Something that knows your name better than you do. Every civilization, every ancient text, every forgotten language points to the same hidden truth. There is more happening around you than your eyes can see. And the system you live in, it depends on you not realizing this. You were trained to stay busy, distracted, tired, emotionally numb. Because a person who discovers the secret can never be controlled the same way again. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how life speeds up the moment you start questioning it? How distractions suddenly multiply? How fear appears out of nowhere? That's not random. That's resistance. Because the moment you begin to wake up, everything that feeds on your silence begins to panic. The secret is simple, but dangerous. You are not small. You were never powerless. And you were never meant to live asleep. But here's the problem. The truth was hidden in plain sight. Not locked away. Not erased. Just distorted. They didn't need to destroy it. They only needed to make it sound boring, religious, outdated, or crazy. So people would laugh it off. Scroll past it. Ignore it. And yet, something inside you never stopped searching. That's why you're here. Not because of an algorithm. Not because of luck. But because something inside you recognized this moment. Let's go deeper. Every human being carries 3 layers. The body you show the world. The mind you think you control. And the part of you that observes silently. That third part. That's where the secret lives. It watches your thoughts come and go. It notices your fears without judging them. It feels familiar. Ancient. Calm. Most people never listen to it. Because listening requires silence. And silence is dangerous in a noisy world. From childhood, you were taught answers. Not questions. You were rewarded for obedience. Not awareness. Slowly, gently, your intuition was replaced with rules. Your curiosity with fear. Your inner voice with outside approval. And still, it survived. That quiet pull toward meaning. That sense that your life is connected to something larger. Here is the truth no one wants to say out loud. The world doesn't want you awake. Because an awake person cannot be easily lied to. Once you see clearly, you start noticing patterns. Why the same mistakes repeat? Why history loops? Why people feel emptier despite having more? Because the system feeds on disconnection. Disconnected from purpose. Disconnected from truth. Disconnected from yourself. And the greatest trick ever played was convincing you that this disconnection is normal. It isn't. You were meant to feel aligned, clear, grounded. You were meant to know when something is wrong, even if you can't explain why. That feeling you get before something bad happens. That's not luck. That's sudden clarity during chaos. Not coincidence. It's the secret trying to speak. But here's where most people fail. They get scared. Because once you stop hiding the secret, you can't go back to pretending. Awareness changes everything. You start questioning what you consume, who you trust, what you chase. You realize that many of your fears were never yours to begin with. They were planted. Fear keeps you small, busy, dependent. Truth sets you free, but first, it makes you uncomfortable. That's why so many people run back to noise. Endless scrolling. Endless drama. Endless opinions. Anything to avoid sitting alone with the truth. But if you stay, if you listen, something shifts. You begin to feel less reactive, more present, more real. You stop chasing validation. You stop fearing silence. And slowly, you remember who you are. Not the name. Not the role. Not the labels. The awareness behind all of it. This is why ancient teachings always warned. The truth will set you free. But first, it will shake you. Because freedom is not comfortable at first. It demands responsibility. Once you know, you can no longer blame the world for everything. You become a participant, not a victim. And that scares people. So they hide the secret. From others. From themselves. But here's the final part of this opening. You cannot unknow what you are about to discover. Something has already started inside you. The questions. The unease. The pull. This is your moment. So don't hide it anymore. In the next part, we will expose why certain people wake up earlier. Why suffering often precedes awakening. And what happens when you finally stop running from the truth. Stay with me. Because once the secret is fully revealed, your life will never feel the same again.